This is BNN, the Bloviation Nation Network. Let's get started with this meeting anyway.
We're started. Okay, it's rolling. Go for it.
We're going. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with your device. For the next few minutes, we will control all that you see and hear. Until you can't take it anymore, you find a less boring podcast to listen to. This is the Dullards Club, the program for people with too much time on their hands, too many unfounded opinions, and too few people willing to tell them that they're boring as hell. And here we are. We're doing our thing here. And we got a little surprise for you later on.
Good morning, gentlemen. Yes.
Wait, there's a surprise?
Well, there is a surprise, but if I told you what it was,
I'm just going to say,
one.
if he tells us, it's not going to be a surprise.
No, I didn't want to know what it was. I just wanted to know that there was one.
Well, there is. We should know by now, every gathering is a surprise.
Waking up every day is a surprise.
If we knew what it was, we probably wouldn't go through with it. So,
okay.
Yeah. All right.
So what's going on? What's going on in your lives?
Oh, you know what? Knowing we're going to have this, I beat my brain up saying I've got to come up with some good, interesting things. And I found several things that are interesting to me. It remains to be seen whether they'll be interesting to anyone else or even you two.
Oh, I got one.
Go ahead.
I don't know that it's interesting to follow your lead.
We'll let you know.
It's certainly annoying. I do battle with my local supermarket every now and then, and because they're part of a large chain.
Sure.
I don't know if it makes any sense.
You can mention Stop and Shop. Oh, is that what it is?
There you go. Make a long story short, every now and then I'll go out and buy some yogurt from the store. I prefer low-fat vanilla. I think it might be healthier. I don't know if it is, but so anyway, I go in and I buy it every now and then. But for the last 6 weeks, it's been out of stock. Every time I go there, it's not there. I'm like, vanilla yogurt is pretty friggin' common. I mean, Why isn't it on the shelves?
Is it pre-tariff yogurt?
It got so bad that I was out with friends last week, and we were in a different town, and I said, hey, would you mind stopping in this Stop and Shop here?
Sure.
I just want to see if they have the yogurt that I'm looking for. Go in there, they don't have it either. So anyway, last week I went to the local supermarket, and it wasn't there again. And so I said, Jesus, this is getting ridiculous. I said, I'm going to go up and talk to the manager.
Right. Is it discontinued or did you don't want to stock it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I said to the guy, I says, look, this has been out of stock for over a month. And I went even to a different Stop and Shop, and they don't have it. And he said, well, let me look into it. So he walks down to the dairy section with the yogurt.
A cigarette and comes back 10 minutes later.
Yeah, well, that's what I was assuming. But this guy was actually pretty helpful.
Good.
And he says, well, I looked at the shelf and there's no sticker there for that yogurt, and I know that there's supposed to be. We recently had what's called a store reset, and a reset is where people come in from corporate and they scan all the shelves and they make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, Jesus, isn't that the responsibility of the store? Isn't that why you have all these automated systems? Don't you guys know how to do this? He says, well, yeah, he says, that's our system. But unfortunately, it was first installed in the early 90s. And, it still has the green text on a black screen. That's the kind of antiquated system we're dealing with. And as I'm talking to the guy, I'm like, listen, you just pointed out 3 problems with this store and with this chain. I mean, why can't you address this?
They don't care.
I mean, you have all these automated systems, these barcode scanners. It's supposed to automatically update everything. And he said, well, yeah, but our system doesn't take into account returns. And I'm like, how could that not? And anyway,
that explains why they're going out of business.
Well, yeah.
Greatest oxymoron in business is we're here from corporate and we're here to help. Yes.
So anyway, he said, "Well, I personally will follow up on this, and it'll be here by next week." So I wasn't planning on being there until like Wednesday or something. So I told him that. I said, "I'll stop in on Wednesday."
Yeah.
I just happened to be going by the supermarket the day before, and I said, "What the hell? Let me stop in and see if it's there." It wasn't. But by chance, when I was in there Tuesday, I happened to be walking out the door, and I saw this manager just walking by. And I don't know if he saw me, but if he did, he didn't acknowledge me at all. And you know, I'm thinking to myself, is this what happens when you get old? You go in and you just complain about crap at the local supermarket?
It's a large part of, you know what, because you were looking for a particular thing, and I've had this very similar experience, in fact, at Stop and Shop. I think COVID played a large part in at least Stop and Shop's demise. I say demise, they're still in business. I don't know how, but within the last year, they've closed 2 of them in nearby towns. There's one, the one that's closest to me is still in existence, but it's like a ghost town. There's nobody shopping, there's nobody working. If they are, they're going through the motions, they're getting their check, they're doing half-assed. You gotta wave to get their attention. It's a little frustrating, and I think a large part it goes to, why go to a store when you can go to Amazon?
It's a characteristic, at least from what you've just told me, of Stop and Shop, because it's not just this one product. I've had multiple products that I buy there on a regular basis that are not uncommon, that are either off the shelf for long periods of time or have been discontinued completely.
Well, or, as we found out, one of the reasons we stopped going there and going to Market Basket instead was the creamer we used to buy went from $2.29 to $2.49 to $2.69 to $2.79. On a whim, I looked for it at Market Basket. It was $1.99. When it's on sale, it's 2 for $3. It's like, well, shit, that's an easy decision to make. And that's just one item.
Yeah, and it's not just the pricing or the ability to keep items in stock. I go to this local store because I have no other choice. I don't drive, and it's like a block away.
Right.
But I go there, and I'll see like 3-4 employees just standing at the customer service counter shooting the shit with the person who's behind the counter. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I go there, and I buy my groceries, and I pay, and then I stand there, and I wait for them to bag them. And they stare at me in the face, and I finally have to say, "Can I get a bag?" Yeah.
Yes, Pat, you were going to pipe in as we commandeered the conversation here.
Can you relate, Pat? You don't shop.
I was just going to offer this as an opportunity.
He was going to commiserate, but he can't.
If there are any dullards out there who are listening to this, or the 2 other dullards who are out there in the blogosphere or the podcast sphere or whatever, maybe you can help us. You can help us with the mystery of the vanilla yogurt, because it's pervasive, at least throughout the greater Boston area.
At least in 2 stores.
Yeah, 2 stores in the greater Boston area. You can't find vanilla yogurt, and I think this is something that we need to dig into much deeper. So
I need to clarify, it's not all vanilla yogurt. There are other brands that are there. There's Stony Brook, and there's, I forget who else there is.
So it's a particular one.
It's the store brand, which you think would be in stock.
They stopped carrying because nobody was buying it.
Did you, I don't know if you heard, did you hear the alarm? Did the alarm go off?
I did not hear an alarm, but that you can't go by me.
In any case,
it's that time.
The alarm did go off, and the reason that went off is because it's time for that surprise new feature that we like to call Stump the Dullards.
Oh, dear.
In which we prove yet again that even though we can't seem to remember where we put the car keys, for some reason, useless facts from 30, 40, 50 years ago seem quite vivid to us. And so if you'd like to play along, we're not exactly sure how the game works, but anyway, we're trying it out here. Flex your mental muscles with us, and let's see how you do. This is Stump the Dullards, or as we like to call it, STDs.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a quick question for you here, and I'm sure you maybe have one or two yourself. This is in the early TV genre.
Okay.
What 1970s TV show utilized the same set and actually the same house as Leave It to Beaver?
Oh, a 70s TV show.
Well, it can't be the Brady Bunch because their house was
Yeah,
so
they had a
unique.
unique, architecturally contemporary kind of
Well,
thing.
that's the
I always
father's
liked
job
that
was
house,
an
by the
architect,
way.
wasn't it?
He was
The
an
father's
architect.
job was an architect, wasn't he?
Yeah, they're always
Yeah,
architects.
Yeah.
70s. I'm trying. What's the one with Jason Bateman? No, that wouldn't
Yeah,
be
no,
that.
that would be later. I think that'd be like
Yeah.
more like 90s
Oh, that was
or
80s
2000s
and
or
90s.
something.
Okay, never mind. 70s.
Yeah, no, this is okay. So let me give you a little hint here.
Okay.
The title character also was it wasn't a title character, but he was one of the main characters
titular.
in a 1960s family sitcom or drama, whatever it was. Some of the other people in that program, their names were Kitty
Oh,
and
Kitty
Princess.
was that was Gun. That wasn't Gunsmoke.
Was
That
it
a
Father
different
Knows Best?
Kitty.
It was
Oh,
Father
not
Knows
Father
Best.
Knows Best.
Yes,
What?
it was Father Knows Best.
Holy
but-
crap!
So, but that was the
Oh, was that was
clue.
the hint? Well, the only thing I can think of is the Munsters, and that's not it.
No, that was another unique house.
Yeah, they didn't even
Um,
share with the Addams family.
No, right.
The only 70s show that I can think of is Mary Tyler Moore, and I know that's not it because she was in an apartment.
Right.
Do you have another hint?
Let's see. I gave you the.
I'm sure. Meanwhile, our listeners and viewers are yelling at the screen with the answer.
Yeah, that's there. I know.
How can they not know? Yeah.
I know.
Lou
Okay,
Grant.
so
Give
No,
us
I
another
think-
hint.
you're all on the right track. This was a doctor,
Oh, Marcus Welby.
Marcus Welby, MD. That was his house.
Whoa.
That was the same house, huh?
Same
Wow.
house. They used it for several things.
All
They
right.
even used it for Desperate Housewives in the 2000s.
Did they
Oh,
really?
wow.
Okay, who?
Part of the neighborhood.
I can't think of his name. Marcus Welby. What the hell was his name?
Oh,
Robert Young.
Robert
Young. What
Right.
show was he in before Marcus Welby?
Oh, he was in
Father Knows Best.
Okay,
Father
that
Knows
was
Best.
Father Knows Best. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, of course. And it gets into the whole when did Perry Mason become Ironside?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
when-
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't walk anymore. He became Ironside.
Now, speaking of old 60s TV shows, I don't want to get off on a sidetrack, but I have a joke.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
Dubai.
They're
the
both
capital of Abu
Flintstones
Dhabi?
Flintstones script elements, right?
You're close. The people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. There's
Do we
your
have-
dad joke for the day.
I was going to say, do we have a segment called Dad Jokes? That would fall right in there.
Hey, I thought of another segment. How about you know you're a Luddite when ellipses? Because there are so many things that go to our age group that are like, God, you want get off my lawn kind of things.
But I think you might have to make that a little less specific because there are people that don't use technology well. That
Well,
you
that's
can't really call a Luddite because they're using technology, but they have no clue.
I'm not even sure what a Luddite is. Were they in Star Wars or something?
No, they were in Star
were,
Trek,
in-
I believe.
They were somewhere near the neutral zone. I think they were a planet near the neutral zone.
Yeah, I could believe that. Does anybody else have a stump?
I don't have a stump.
Give me
hang
the
on.
three
No, that's
elements
not
of a
it.
Beach Boys song.
The three
Girls,
elements?
cars, and
The beach.
the beach.
Right,
Okay, that was the
surfing,
third
right.
one. Surfing.
Yeah, surfing. Yeah.
Allowed
I remember
you
when
to-
I was a
was
kid,
too
we-
easy. I mean,
We all
Marcus
had like
Welby-
surfers crosses, and we all wanted to go surfing. But we're in Massachusetts. There's no friggin' surfing.
Well, we had Duxbury Beach. We had, there's a 4-foot wave today. Ooh.
We had like wakeboards. Maybe that was
Yeah.
okay. That was cool.
Hey, I had a skimboard.
All right,
Yeah.
I've got a third one for you.
Okay.
This is going to exhaust my supply of Stump the Dullards content.
Maybe a perfect time then.
All right, so this goes back to classic TV.
Okay.
And this actually, there's a part 2 to this question. Part 2, I don't know the answer to, but part 1 is what was the name of Jackie Gleason's character in The Honeymooners?
Oh,
Ralph Cramden.
yeah, Ralph Cramden.
Ralph Cramden. Now, let's move up to like the 70s.
Okay.
When it was the Jackie Gleason show, or maybe the late 60s, the Jackie Gleason
Yeah.
show. Who was the guy that comes into the bar?
Crazy Guggenheim.
Yeah.
And who played him?
Frankie
Frank
Fontaine.
Fontaine.
And what was he also known for as a pitchman?
He was a singer. He also is he the one? He's sort of like Gomer Pyle. Not to change subject, but it's sort of like Jim Neighbors was Gomer Pyle and
Yeah.
sing a song, and they'd come out with this operatic voice.
All right.
But
I think
But Frank Fontaine could also sing like a son of a bitch.
wasn't he a pitchman for some kind of beer?
I
no,
don't
it was
remember that.
Boston Baked Beans.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
mackerel! I think, yeah. Wow. There had to be. What was the connection?
I have no idea. I mean,
Okay,
Maybe he was
it wasn't-
born in
you want-
Massachusetts.
you want a guy to pitch your Boston Baked Beans, I guess.
Why him?
Why
I
not
must be
him?
from
Other
Massachusetts.
than the fact that he was
I
popular
think you're
at the
right.
time.
I think you're right, Rich. I
What
think he
was it?
might be from Boston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or someplace close by.
Maybe his character was.
I have a stump the Dullards.
All right, good.
Okay, all right.
Name a hit song from the 60s
Yeah.
that featured a kazoo.
Oh,
Oh,
that featured a kazoo.
Well, no, I shouldn't say featured, but it
Well,
was
it did-
very prominent.
anytime you have a kazoo in a song,
It's
you have to
come
consider it
featured.
featured.
Yeah. Was it a hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it at least made the top 40.
Oh,
Did it really?
well, I should know it. No, nothing, Pat.
No, I've got nothing. No.
A
I
kazoo.
mean, you're
Can
going
you
to
give-
say it, and I'm going to go crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So give us a hint. Artist or not title or artist, but
Well, that's the part that I only have half of. I know the artist's first name, but not last name. The first name is Joni.
Joni?
already I got no Joni that
Not
I
Joni
know of.
Mitchell.
Nope.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I don't even know any Jonis.
No.
All right, the name of the song
Yeah.
is Johnny Get Angry.
Oh boy.
Johnny get angry, Johnny get mad, give me.
Yeah, I
you're the
It's
vaguely
something
something
the
I
remember
biggest
ever
the
lecture
had.
song.
I've ever had.
I want a brave man. I want a
I want
caveman.
a caveman.
Boy.
Johnny, show me that you really care for me.
And there's a kazoo in that song.
Yeah, that was the bridge in between the verses.
Wow.
I think we got a show here.
You think so?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, let's
I
wrap
think
it
so.
up.
I think we should wrap it up. I think we should first off ask anybody who's seen this or will admit to having seen it, that if you have some better ideas for things that we can be throwing out there for Stump the Dullards and you'd like to stump us, send it along to thedullardsclub.com. Just send us an email and we will actually read it. Probably if it's a good idea, we'll steal it. And I also do want to note that, and Rich mentioned this, there are 3 Dullards. We increased the Dullard
that's
population
right.
by 50%. And we're hoping to increase it by even more. So welcome, Rich, to what this thing is that we're doing. And
What's that old Stooges?
Now we can blame him.
That old Stooges quip, gentlemen, who came in?
Yeah.
And we're going to be out of here. So have a great week. We're going to do it again next week, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Eversham.